Hello students and welcome back to the third lesson of history, that is India's internal challenges. Introduction. Students, in this chapter we are going to study some internal challenges that India faces. We shall see some internal challenges like separatist movement, issues of Northeast India, Naxalism, communalism, and regionalism. Students, now let's see India's internal challenges one by one. So, let's first see the unrest in Punjab. Students, Akali Dal, a major political party in Punjab, had passed the Anandpur Sahib resolution in 1973 and it demanded that Chandigarh be made a part of Punjab. Second, Punjabi speaking areas in other states to be included in Punjab. Third one, more Punjabis to be recruits to the Indian Army. Students, here recruits means to get someone to join something. Fourth one, greater autonomy to be given to the state of Punjab. Students, autonomy means the right of self-government. Akali Dal came to power in Punjab in 1977. While taking charge, along with all demands, it also asked for larger shares of river waters to Punjab and status of holy city for Amritsar. Not only this, the movement for independent Khalistan took roots in 1980 and Sant Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale was a strong supporter of Khalistan, as well as his armed followers started terrorist activities over there. Further, Bhindranwale was arrested in 1981 for the murder of Lala Jagat Narayan, a newspaper editor. This worsened the law and order situation in Punjab. So, the President's rule was imposed in Punjab in 1983. Students, President's rule means the state is controlled directly by central government and not by the state government. Afterwards, Bhindranwale went to stay at a religious place called Akal Takht and his followers captured the Golden Temple and built a barricade of sandbags over there. The area looked like a fort. This greatly disturbed the peace in Punjab. It was a major challenge to Indian democracy. Students, now let's see what was Operation Blue Star. The main task of getting the terrorists out of the Golden Temple was entrusted to Major General Kuldip Singh Brar. On the morning of 3rd June 1984, the mission Operation Blue Star started. The operation ended on 6th June. In this military operation, the Indian Army functioned with great restraint. The operation ended with the death of Bhindranwale and the other terrorist. Now, Operation Black Thunder. Operation Black Thunder is the name given to two operations that took place in India in late 1980s to flush out remaining terrorists from the Golden Temple using the Black Cat commandos of the National Security Guards. This operation is known as Operation Black Thunder. Students, after this action was taken, the process of establishment of peace in Punjab picked up a great momentum. Students, now let's see issues concerning Northeast India. Well, Northeast India consists of the 8 states: Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura. These states are different with respect to ethnicity, language, and cultural diversity. And international borders of India also touch each of these states to a varying extent. Students, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru had taken steps to bring these tribals into the mainstream of the country. He stressed the need to bring about their development while preserving their culture. Also, special provisions have been made with respect to these areas in the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution. Northeast Frontier Agency was formed in 1954, and the responsibility of administration of these regions was entrusted to the Ministry of External Affairs in 1965. Students, the Northeast Council Act was enacted in 1971. Students, Northeast Council is a statutory advisory body constituted under the Northeast Council Act of 1971 and came into being on 7th November 1972 at Shillong. And the 8 states of Northeast India, namely Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, and Sikkim, are the members of this council with their respective chief ministers and governors representing them. Students, they are supposed to advise the central government regarding aspects of common interest in economic and social spheres, interstate transport, electricity, flood control, etc. Students, now let's see how Mizoram was given the status of a full-fledged state. Students, the tribes in Northeast India have an ancient history. When India became independent, the government gave administrative autonomy to the districts of Mizo majority areas of the Lushai Hills. When the States Reorganization Commission was appointed in 1954, the expectations of the people in this area started growing. Some Mizo leaders started demanding an autonomous Mizo province. Students, in 1959, the territory of Mizoram experienced severe drought, and during this famine, Mizo leader Lal Dinga helped the common people. And in 1961, Lal Dinga established an organization called Mizo National Front, that is MNF. He also demanded Greater Mizoram, an independent nation carved out of Tripura, Manipur, and Mizo majority areas from the Lushai Hills. In March 1966, Mizo National Front announced the emergency of independent Mizoram, but Prime Minister Indira Gandhi handled the situation firmly and suppressed the rebellion. And when the situation was calmed down in 1972, the Mizo majority area was given the status of a union territory. Students, in 1985, Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi had an agreement with the Mizo National Front, and Mizoram was given the status of a full-fledged state, and Lal Dinga became the chief minister of the state. Students, hope you have now understood how Mizoram was given the status of a full-fledged state. Students, and in next video we are going to see how Nagaland, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh was given a status of a full-fledged state.